Greetings, fellow grade 10s. Look, it's Mr. Thatcher again. So what we are going to be basically looking at today, we are going to be looking at a paper, which is, I think this is November 2018, right? So we are going to be looking at this particular paper and see in terms of what is it that we can do there by financial maths. Now, look, they say, now read the advertisement below. They say now buy a Samsung J5 for only 229 per month. Now you have 24 months to pay and no deposit is required. Now the first statement is, now they want you to calculate the total money that will be paid over the period of 24 months. Now, this one, it's almost, straightforward. Let's see in terms of what can we do. Now, isn't it that we are told that the money that you're going to pay per month, it's 229. So what you are going to be basically doing here, you're going to say, look, now for your 7.1, you're going to say the 229 multiplied by what? Multiplied by the 24 months, because you're going to be paying this for the entire duration of 24 months. And when you punch this in calculator, you're going to get 5,496 Rand, right? So this is what you're going to get as your as the overall, or rather as the total amount to be paid. Now let's look at 7.2. Now in 7.2, they say now the monthly installment quoted in the advertisement now is calculated on a higher purchase, right? Now to those who might, want to know what a higher purchase is, basically now it's more of your short-term loan whereby you can come and deposit something and then you can take it and pay it while it's still in your possession, right? Yes. Now, and usually these are your short-term loans. Okay. Now, they say now, this a monthly installment is quoted in an advertisement, is calculated on a higher purchase agreement, which charges, they say now it charges 7.5% per annum on the cash price of the cell phone. Show that the price of the cell phone is that. Now, what is it that we are going to do to show the this? And now, one thing that you need to know is that your higher purchase is calculated on a simple interest, right? So, which means for this question, you're basically going to calculate in terms of what is going to be the accumulated amount. So you're going to say A is equals to P into 1 plus the interest multiplied by the N, right? This is the formula for our simple interest. When now what is it that you are then going to do? Where here now what is it that we are going to do? You are going to check. They want you to calculate what is going to be the principal amount. And now for you to be in a position to calculate the principal amount, you're going to say you already know that the accumulated amount, it is what? It is 5,496. Now, but you don't know in terms of what was the original cost. Remember, this 5,496, it is also including what we call interest, right? It also includes interest. So we want to know in terms of what is the original price from the store. So this is going to be 0. This is going to be 0.75 multiplied by, remember that now your 24 months, 24 months, basically it's what? It's same as your 2 years, right? It's same as your 2 years. So basically here you're going to multiply by 2. And now then you're going to plug this in your calculator and divide it both sides, right? Let's see when you plug that in your calculator. Basically, when you say 1 plus your 0.75, is it 0.75? Yes. Oh, it's 0.075. Let's correct that. It's 0.75. Then now when you plug that and say 0.075 multiplied by 2, the answer that you're going to get is basically 1.15. So which means here you are going to divide by this thing. The 1 plus that. Let me just write this and continue. This is 5496, which is equals to P into, now this entire bracket, it's 1.15, right? This is 1.15. So you're going to divide by 1.15 on this side and divide by 1.15 on this side. and these ones are going to cancel. So therefore, the principal amount that you are going to get is basically your 4,779.13. Then now, which means this is the original price from the store. This one, remember I said this one is the one where the interest is included. Yes, so indeed it's still like that. Now let's then continue and see in terms of what the following question require us to do. 7.3. Now they say calculate the total interest paid over 24 months if the cell phone is bought within what a higher purchase agreement. So basically, remember this is the original price without interest, and this is the price now with interest. So for you to calculate that, you're going to say, look, your 7.3, you are going to say now 5,496 subtract the what? Subtract the 4,779.13. And the answer that you're going to get there basically, which means the interest is 700. And let me fix that. Yes. So basically the interest is 716.87, right? Now that is going to be the interest that is going to be charged, which means now the bank is going to make 716.87 from this particular sale. Now let's look at your 7.4. Now in 7.4, they say now the cell phone is insured at 11.5% per annum on a cash price. Now they say this is insured. Now they say now the total insurance is calculated and then split up over 24 months, right? So which means they say it's calculated, then it's split up over 24 months. Now they say it is then added in a monthly installment. Calculate now the new installment if the customer wants to insure the cell phone. Now this is very important to take note. This is very important to take note. Now, in order for you to calculate this, you are going to start here. You are going to say, isn't it that they are saying this is 11.5% on the cash price? Remember here, now this is the cash price of this particular cell phone. This is the price in which now after the store have sold it and made an interest, this is going to be the total amount of money. So which means here you're going to say now the 4,779.13 and calculate the 11.5% of it. So you're going to say 11.5 over 100, the percent of it, and see in terms of what you're going to get. So when you say now, look, it's 4,479 point what? This is 0.13, then you multiply it by 0.011, 0.0, or rather 0.11, yes, because that's 11.5%. Now, this is going to be what the value here. The value here that you're going to get is basically you're getting 525 point what 0.7043. Now that is the money that you're going to get. But look, they say this it's charged what they say the insurance per annum. Look, let me just show you this. If you can see this, this is PA, which means per year, right? This means now it is going to be basically what per year, right? So now what is it then that you are going to do here to find out in terms of this? So you're going to come back here, and now you are going to divide this by 12 to calculate in terms of what is then going to be the monthly installment of this. So which means this is the installment per year, right? So this is installment or the insurance per year. And then now, if you want to know in terms of the monthly, because remember, they say it's paid over 24 months, which means the installment is paid monthly. So which means you're going to then divide by 12. And when you divide by 12, the answer that you're going to get is going to be 45 rand point 80 cent. So which means now the money for the insurance is what? It's 45 rand 84 cent altogether. And please take note that the 525.70 for 3. This is the value of the insurance per annum, which means per year, which means per year including the installment. This the whoever who's buying this cell phone is also going to pay the insurance of this amount. altogether. So that's the reason why we're dividing by that. Now let's look at 7.5. Now in 7.5, they're saying the cost of the cell phone is subjected to an inflation. It's subjected to an inflation. But look, let's see. Now they are saying what is the new installment? Sorry, we are not done here, because the new installment now must be this amount of money plus this one, the 229, right? So which means basically they are the value you're going to say. Now this is going to be the 45 rand 0.8% of the insurance plus now the 229 of the installment. That then this is going to be what? This is going to be 74.8%, right? So which means this is going to be the new installment. This is going to be the value of your new installment. Hopefully this makes sense to you. Now I want us to then look at your 7.4, right? And see in terms of what is that is required of us then. Now they say the cost of the cell phone is subjected to inflation, right? Now, what basically inflation does is it increases the rate, and when the rate is increased, it also will affect the cost of that particular cell phone, right? So that's what basically inflation does. Now, they want you to do what? Now, already they are telling you that it is increased to 5,000 5,100 after 2 years. Calculate the annual inflation. So basically what they are saying in here, now they're saying the older value, now this value, it is increased to this value due to inflation, right? Over the 2 years. Now they want us to calculate what will then be the percentage increase, right? What was the percentage increase that made this 4,779.13 cent to increase to 5,100? Then you're going to simply come here and say, now look, now this is going to be A into P into bracket now 1 plus your I to the power of n. This is going to be your compounding interest, right? And then now you'll come back here and say, now the accumulated value is going to be 5100, which is equals to, now the principal amount, it is the value that it cost before, which was this one, into 1 plus, remember what is the interest given them? So now the interest, that's the one that you are looking for, because you need to know in terms of what was the increase in rate. To the power of what? To the power of 2, because the n represent the number of years. And this is going to be 2 years. The 24 months means 20. The 24 months means 2 years. And now what is it that you are going to do now to sort of calculate this? Now you're going to start here. You're going to start by dividing on both sides by the full 779.13 divide by 4, the full 779 point 0.13, so that these ones and these ones cancel each other. Okay. And now look, just leave this value as it is for now, so that we avoid writing decimals, too many decimals, so that we can get our things in order, right? Now basically, now what is it that you are then going to do here? Now what you're left with, 5100 into 4779.13 is equals to 1 plus what? 1 plus I to the power what? Squared. Now what is it that you're going to do? I want you to listen and listen very much attentively here. Now, all right, let me just solve this so that it doesn't give you problem. So when you plug this in your calculator, what you're going to get is, let's see, this is going to be 1.00. This is going to be 1.06. I think it's 7. 1398 53, right? Or rather 835. I think this is 3, then this is 5. Now is what is equals to 1 to I to the power of 2. Sorry about that. Now the next thing that you are now going to do is you are going to look for the square root of this side and look for the square root of this side, so that you get rid of the square. So basically what you're doing is you're looking for the square root of this side and this side. What I did here, I just used the same value here, but now this one is the simplified one. And now And what is it that you're going to get? So which means now here you are having root of 1,067,139,835 is equals to 1 subtract your I. And now we are going to take this one and subtract this side. And when you're subtracting this side, into what is it that you're going to get? Now you'll see that your value of your I, you are going to have negative I, right? You are going to be left with negative I, which is also going to be negative 0. This side, when you're subtracting the one here, you're going to have what? Remember the one, and you are subtracting it outside the root. So you're going to have negative 1.033. Now it's 0.24. And then the other one, let's see, it's 605. 26. I think it's 26. And when you divide by negative, so which means your I now it's basically going to be 0. What? It's going to be 0 0.033024 60526. And when you multiply these by 100 now, so that you can get the percentage, you'll find out now that your value of your I is 3 point what? It's going to be 3.30% altogether. And then now that is basically going to be your interest, which means that was the interest increase, or rather the value of living increased by what? By 3.30% in a period or in a duration of 2 years. Thank you very much.